So as I said a moment ago, our situation right now, while still hopeful because of the vaccines, and nothing has changed on that front, is nevertheless fragile. And while there is still a significant proportion of the population that has not yet had both doses of the vaccine, and of course we're working as fast as we can to get people double vaccinated as quickly as possible, but while there's still a proportion of the population that is not fully vaccinated, we need to exercise continued care. And that is why the decisions I set out on Tuesday about the level of protection that will apply from tomorrow to different parts of the country were so cautious, and indeed for much of mainland Scotland they represented a pause in our easing of restrictions. I know that is frustrating. It's certainly never easy to take these decisions or to set them out to the public, but at this particular moment it is necessary, in my judgment, to be cautious while we continue to vaccinate more and more people. Today we have at least one case reported in every health board area, but nevertheless there are parts of particularly rural and island Scotland where case numbers remain very low. So those parts of mainland Scotland where that is the case, they will move down to level 1 tomorrow as planned. And these are Highland, Argyll and Bute, Aberdeen City and Aberdeenshire, Murray, Angus, Perth and Kinross, Falkirk, Fife, Inverclyde, East and West Lothian, Western Bartonshire, Dumfries and Galloway and the Borders. Now, if you live in one of these areas, please check on the Scottish Government website what that means. In summary, it means that more people can meet outdoors, up to 12 instead of 8, and slightly more can meet in indoor public places, up to 8 from 3 households rather than 6 just now. In level 1, the limit for some events increases too. However, and this is where the tone of what I'm saying to people today has to take account of the figures that we are reporting. For those of you living in level 1 areas, please remember that there is still a need to exercise great care. And this is especially the case if you or someone you are interacting with hasn't yet had both doses of the vaccine. Although limited indoor meetings are possible, please meet outdoors as much as you can, and please follow all of the public health advice. Turning now to the rest of the country briefly, Glasgow, which of course has had the toughest restrictions in place for longest, is going to level 2 tomorrow. That's possible because the collective sacrifice of people in the city and the massive public health effort that is still ongoing had stabilised the situation. And being able to visit family and friends or have a drink in a bar will be a great relief to people in the city. It's 8 or 9 months since visiting family and friends indoors has been possible. And as someone who lives in Glasgow, I know how difficult that has been.